Hey, it's Kirk here with Secret Nature. I'm in Como Park in St. Paul because I want to talk about weird tree bark. Now, one of the things I love about being out in nature and studying some of the secrets of nature is there's things you might see every day and not pay much attention to them. But when you know what they finally are, suddenly you discover that the world is a lot weirder than you thought, and there's things you might see all the time that you were seeing every day but just ignoring because you didn't know what you were looking at. Check out this tree right here behind me. I get down this hill. This tree is an oak tree. And you look at the bark and you go, yeah, okay, whatever, it's oak bark. But look up higher here, and you see how sort of thick and corky the bark looks up there. There's a little bit of that thick, corky bark on this tree right down here, and you can really see how thick that bark is. That's really amazing, thick, old bark on this tree. This is a big old huge tree. But as I move up the tree, I get to this spot right here where the bark is, well, it's not very thick. And when you look at the tree as a whole, I'm gonna back up so you can see this whole thing. This tree is really crazy. Check out the bark on this tree. It's got that thick corky bark up on top, a huge area where it's missing, and then a little bit more down to the bottom. It's like, where did that crazy bark go? Well, here's the deal. There is a fungus on this tree. It's got a very apt name. It's the smooth patch fungus. And let's see if we can actually see any of it on the actual tree. I'm looking right in here. Oh yeah, I can see a little bit. I'm gonna take a little picture here and put it in. There's some right here, a little tiny white dot. Now that is the smooth patch fungus, and it grows underneath the big thick corky bark like this. And what it'll do is eventually, this is actually, look at this, this is actually kind of loose here. See that? This is, whoop, comes right off. I should not be able to walk into a tree and just pop a huge chunk of bark off like this, but that's because the fungus is growing under here and it weakens the bark, and eventually it just whoop, pops off right like that. Smooth patch fungus attacks a number of different species of trees. The tree will be all right. It just sort of changes how it looks. But as you're walking around out in the woods, look for trees that have that smooth kind of look to it right there. That might be that smooth patch fungus. Thanks for watching, everybody. You can click on the Secret Nature logo in the middle to subscribe, or you can click on one of the two videos for more from Secret Nature.